Thank you so much, Ewan. Now, SABC2's 26-part travel reality series, Mooiloop, is a show that certainly puts the small towns in South Africa on the map. And with Denvor Phokaners and Elma Postma as the presenters, it's clear to see why audiences keep wanting more. Here's a sneak peek of what you can look forward to tonight on the show, now on your screens every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
Hierdie week kuier Mooiloop steeds op Porterville. Ons proe eksotiese granate.
Jy kry amper 2000 verskillende soorte granate.
Ja, leer om hertsogies te maak.
Jou konfyt is so lekker.
Kuier in 'n delicious winkel.
Om al die talent bymekaar te bring onder een dak.
Gesels met 'n groep rastas.
We are here to make the world a better place.
Ontdek 'n groenteplaas in die middel van die dorp en ontmoet 'n speurder wat 'n skilder geword het. Mooiloop, maandag aand 7:30 net op SABC2.
Lekker. On the line, we have Denvor himself to tell us more. Denvor, good morning. Welcome to Expresso.
Good morning, you early birds. How are you doing?
We're so good. We so wish that you could be here on our couch this morning, but we're so happy to have you on the line. Love Mooiloop. Tell us what makes it so different from anything that's on TV at the moment.
You know, the one thing about Mooiloop is that we spend one full day or 2 days in a town. So rather than just driving through it, spending 10 minutes in it, we actually spend from the morning to the evening 2 days in a town. And what is so good about it is the fact that we explore the whole town, everything that's happening in the town. And by that I'm also including tasting some of the great cuisine in those towns, some good food that's made for us by the people from the town, food that is local food. And I think that is what makes it so unique and so special, and we really enjoy going around South Africa, seeing things that we've sometimes never seen before.
Now, Denvor, you mentioned seeing things that you've never seen before. Now, the type of towns you guys are visiting, tell us more about that.
You know, these towns in South Africa are absolutely, it's actually so remarkable to see the first of all, the number of little towns we see. And that they are in South Africa. You know, we're always used to the big cities, but these towns, you know, they are in all sorts of places in South Africa. They are in all corners in South Africa, and the people, the scenery, the warmth you get in these towns. I mean, we're talking about towns where sometimes there are only 2,000 people living in the town. Right up to a town where there might be 6,000 people, but it's always very small, and that's what makes it so exciting. The people that you meet there, the activities that we do. I mean, they're always great artists, and as I said, I come back to the fact that there's such great food there.
Toch te heerlijk. Now, Denvor, we know that the show is an award-winning show, but what is it about your traveling that has made it so special? You mentioned the people. What have you learned about our country and its people?
Well, so the first thing that I've learned, I must confess, is that how warm South Africans are. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. The fact that so many people, you know, so many of us want to travel internationally, but when you actually go to towns in South Africa, you realize how really down to earth these people are. These are special people. These are people that are South Africans. And the funny enough is we also meet some international people who settled in some of our little towns. But these are people who are that are from South Africa, for South Africa. They're proud of being South Africans. Our towns are so beautiful. It really makes you proud to be a South African. And we show them in a way that no other show on television shows them.
Denvor, and now out of all the towns that you've visited so far, which one surprised you the most?
You know, there's a little town, I think it's in the northwest. It's called Groot Mariko. I didn't even know that town existed.
No.
And you go into that town, and it looks like a cowboy movie set. I was, you know, it's got these, soos hulle sê Afrikaans, the stofpaaie.
Yeah.
You walk around in your boots and really get get dirty and you actually feel like a cowboy. It was that one, and the other one that I really fell in love with was New Bethesda. But they, I can't say they're my favorite towns or anything like that. It was just surprising to see it and actually experience it. New Bethesda, exactly like again like a movie set. There are only dirt roads in that town, and only a few roads, and all the houses, there are no double stories. Absolutely amazing, and again, the great food.
It always comes down to the food. I love that. You know what the show tells me is that there's so many little gems in this country. We don't have to go very far, right?
No, we don't have to go very far. Although we do go in all corners of South Africa, you don't have to go very far.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think we need to explore South Africa, and that's what makes this country so special. That there's enough for you to explore. There's enough for you to do things. Every town offers its own sort of adventures and activities, and you know what? You will fall in love. I don't want to sound like a cliche, but you will fall in love with every single town if you go in South Africa. If you just dare to get out there. A lot of people tell us that after the show they get into their 4x4s or they get into their cars and they want to go and explore.
Awesome. Well, that is what it's all about, Denvor. Thank you so much for joining us on Expresso this morning, and we'll definitely be joining you on Wednesday night.
Absolutely a pleasure. Mooiloop.
Absolutely. Mooiloop. I love that. It sounds like so much fun, and we just want to wish the Mooiloop team all the best. Of course, you can catch them on Wednesday nights at 8:30 p.m. Don't miss it.
Well, we still have a lot coming up for you on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Let's find out what else is coming up.